That's my home. That's my home. Welcome to my house, guys. All right. So we finally had our first not super positive Harvest Host experience. I don't need to rehash all of it. However, just know we decided not to stay where we showed up, and we left, but that gave us the opportunity to look for free spots to park near where we were, and we found a little place to park by the beach. So now we're just gonna chill here and hang out and watch the sunset and sleep at the beach tonight, which is always a great idea in my book. Babe, what are your thoughts?
I'm just happy to be at the beach. This is my happy place. Amelia loves it too. We already went in the water.
So at the end of the day, you're happy that like the Harvest Host wasn't the greatest one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad we decided not to stay there.
Everything works out exactly as it needs to. It's true. I'll show you a little bit of the sunset later.
In some beach, somewhere, there's nowhere to go and you got all day to get there. There's cold margaritas and hot senoritas, smiling with long dark hair on some beach somewhere.
Successfully spent the night at the beach. I just went over there across the road into the ocean just to take a dip. It's now like 6 o'clock in the morning. It started raining a ton a few hours ago and like was shaking up the RV a bunch. It was very windy, but other than that, it's a pretty nice morning now. Well, the tide is pretty high this morning. This was all just beach last night. Definitely a nice view to wake up to, for sure. This is only reconfirming my desire to live at the beach. I don't see any reason to live anywhere else. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna go in again, but I wanted you to see it. It's gorgeous. Like for real, for real. I want to live at the ocean. It's gonna happen. That's what I'm manifesting. A house on the beach. Let's make it happen, guys.
So we're on day 4 of boondocking and not having any hookups. So our tank just got full last night, so we actually had to run to a gas station this morning to go to the bathroom. But luckily enough, we're staying right next to 1,000 Trails location, and since we're members, we're able to dump for free. So we still have 3 more days that we're going to be boondocking, which means we don't have hookup to electricity or to sewage or water. We're just going to dump the tank here, and hopefully we can fill up with some water. So that's what Andrew is doing right now. Hi, babe. He's hard at work over there. So yeah, so at the dump sites, the water that they have is not like drinkable water, but we're just gonna take water from one of the sites since there's some open sites right over here. So it's all good.
What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Andrew's Kitchen. Today we are making mushroom burgers. These are the best burgers I've ever eaten. Way better than any hamburger I've ever had. It's pretty much just mushrooms, onion, eggs, cheese, little breadcrumbs, flour, a bunch of different stuff added together to make a burger. But they're absolutely delicious. Yeah, I've really been trying to be kind of mindful about what I eat lately. I always want to start eating healthier, but now I'm actually doing it a little bit. We've just been kind of trying to eat like not processed foods, you know, no sugar, not a lot of sugar anyway. Really been drinking mostly like water, maybe some tea. Just cutting out like really all the empty calories. I've been trying to eat a lot of like whole foods. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still got a ways to go. Even with this meal, like I could probably use a better flour option than the regular all-purpose flour. So I could probably get like a more organic version of breadcrumbs. But I mean, it's baby steps. Eventually I would like to be growing all my own food. But it's about the journey, not the destination. So I'm enjoying making the baby steps. Alright, now we're just gonna add some eggs. Add our mushrooms and onions. And do some breadcrumbs. Do a half a cup of that. Half a cup of shredded cheese. Now this is a secret recipe, so don't tell anybody about it. Quarter cup of all-purpose flour. Maybe just a tad extra flour for good measure. You know? Okay. So salt, pepper, and thyme. And we're just gonna mix that all up. Smells absolutely delicious. Alright, there we go. 4 burgers. We're gonna throw those in the fridge for like an hour. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut up some vegetables to roast in the oven to have with the burgers. Alright, so I just whipped up some veggies real quick. We got some carrots, some broccoli, some red pepper, a little bit of onion, just whatever I had. And we're gonna throw that in the oven for a while. And we're gonna put some lettuce on the bottom. And we're just gonna whip this bad boy right on top. I didn't put cheese on top of the burger. There's plenty of cheese inside of it. Amy's not a big sauce person, so I'm not gonna do any sauces. And we're just gonna give it this. Oh, we're also gonna check these vegetables.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Absolute fire.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
Thanks. Amelia, this is for you.
Alright, baby. This is your meal for today. What do you
ready?
think?
She's like, yeah, okay.
There's music and dancing and lovers romancing the salty evening air on some beach somewhere.
Alright, so we definitely missed a week of posting. I'm gonna say I have valid excuses. We apparently ran out of high-speed data on our Wi-Fi card, and we were in places with no service to begin with, so there was just no uploading the video for the last week while we've been hopping around harvest host to harvest host. But we're back here at a resort now. So we got 5G Wi-Fi over here by the pool. So we're gonna bang this out nice and quick, get you guys some content. But listen, my humblest apologies to you guys for missing a week. It's killing me, but it is what it is. All right, love you. See you in a bit.